This is our returning champion, Michael Friedman from Las Vegas, Nevada. Stand by to see Michael play for all the prizes, plus a cash jackpot, a total of $144,695. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Alfa Romeo valued at $30,895 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good to have you with us. Hi there. Welcome to Sale of the Century. Well, if you've been with us as we've watched this young gentleman climb up, you know that on our last show, he passed on every prize we've got on the stage in order to try for all of those prizes plus a $72,000 cash jackpot. So today, Michael Friedman is going for well over $144,000 in cash and prizes. Michael, welcome back.
Good to be back, Jim.
Got a lot of people down here to root for you, right? That is terrific, and this is the way we stand now. You have passed on many, many items, including a beautiful luxury car. I know you said your father wanted.
Been easy.
All of the prizes. You now have $649 in your bank account. So you must win, and you need another $101. It's possible that you could win and not have quite enough money, and again, you'd be at all the prizes. But we'd get into that should that happen. You need a total of $750 for all of the prizes plus the cash. So that's where we stand. I can only say good luck to a fine champion. And incidentally, Michael, along the way, one of the reasons you could pass on everything, Michael, you've already got a camera, trip to New York, trip to Toronto, $5,000 in cash. You're over $18,000 in cash and prizes. No matter what happens, that's already in your bank. Here to introduce the challengers who I know are going to try to stop him. This is Summer Bartholomew. Hi, Summer. Bring us some good challengers.
Certainly did. Our first challenger keeps a treacherous backyard from Tempe, Arizona. Give a warm welcome to Alice Concrete.
Hello there, Alice.
And next, this challenger has an affinity for Donald Duck from Studio City, California. Let's hear it for Will Hubbard.
Hi there, Will. See you a little later with some bargains, Summer. Thank you. Will, you have an affinity for Donald Duck?
I do, Jim. I do. My friends even say I do a pretty good imitation of Donald Duck.
Oh, would you share it with us?
Sure, what do you
Okay, thank you very much, Will. Good sense of humor might hold you in good stead here. Alice, you keep a treacherous backyard. A lot of ducks making strange noises back there, right? Now, what happens?
Yes, Jim. I live in the desert, and I have a cactus garden in my backyard. And when I go out to attack the weeds, very often the plants attack me.
I would think so. They can be very lovely, though. Good to have you here as well. Well, I don't have to tell you both. You're up against a very tough champion, so we'll start all three of you off with $20. And the player with the most money at the end of the day is, of course, the champion. Let's get started with this question for 5. What tennis player am I quoting? Over 1,000 officials to choose from, and I get, Michael?
John McEnroe.
I got a moron like you. Yeah, that's John McEnroe. $5 for the correct answer. Michael goes to 25. Cloche hats, turn-down hose, raccoon coats. Alice?
That's in the 20s, flappers in the 20s.
Yes, indeed. I was going to say roaring 20s is exactly what I wanted to hear from you. And you are right for 5. Alice goes to 25. General George Patton earned the colorful nickname, Michael?
Blood and Guts.
The old blood and guts. Yes, I wanted guts, and you got that. Good anticipation, Michael, to 30. According to Shakespeare, discretion is, Alice?
Discretion is the better part of valor.
Oh, these players are quick. You are right. Alice ties Michael at 30. With which Olympic event do we identify a petite medalist named, Michael?
Gymnastics.
Olga Korbut? You're right. Gymnastics it is. Well, I don't think I finished the question in that first segment there. It is time for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a bonus. Cash could come up at any time. Michael, you have a $5 lead, so the option is yours. With a $5 lead, you're going for some big things, but you might want to pick up some things along the way. How about this?
Michael, you can make a splash with this sensational water skiing equipment featuring sleek, tapered his and hers skis, matching vest, double-handle rope, and tournament gloves. It's yours with a gift certificate from Sports Chalet. This great ski equipment is normally priced at $500. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Now, Michael, I I mean, water skiing in Las Vegas, that's really got to be true. No, but you go up to Lake Mead, right? Yeah,
Right.
you can do water skiing up there. $500 worth of equipment. Have you ever tried that?
I've always wanted to.
Oh, well, now's your chance. All the equipment, it just cost you $5. You would be in a tie with Alice if you bought them. You're going for some big things, Michael. I'm not going to make it that easy for you. I'll tell you what I'll do. Just to pay for the gas to get to Lake Mead, $500 worth of equipment, I'll match that with $500 in cash. For just $5, you'd be in a tie with Alice. Going once, going twice, no sale. $1,000 for $5 does not want to buy. He's thinking of that $72,000 cash jackpot. Back with this. With what instrument is jazz great Miles Davis? Alice?
Trumpet.
Trumpet is what it is, and Alice ties Michael anyway, but this time it's 35. What European country is known as the Emerald Isle? Alice?
That's Ireland.
It is indeed Ireland, and Michael and Alice goes to 40 now with a $5 lead. What historic book includes characters Little Eva, Topsy? Alice?
Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Eliza was the other one. Uncle Tom's Cabin it is, and Alice is a formidable challenger to the champion. Alice has a $10 lead. It is time now for the fame game. A rather long question. Players buzz in when you have an idea about a famous person, and you'll get a pick of that fame game board. Famous person. I was born in London in 1933. My father was a Cockney fish market porter, and my mother a cleaning woman. Alice?
Margaret Thatcher.
Incorrect. Took a chance that did not pay off, but you're playing for a pick of the board, not for dollars, so you stay at 45. I'll clear the board, and we'll continue for Will and for Michael. And, of course, Alice, you're out of it now. I was bitten by the acting bug while serving tea in a London theater and appeared on British TV and in films. Will?
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine is right. Yeah, didn't even get into his film. So Will is heard from. And Will, 9 numbers up there on the board. Which one do you choose? And you'll get what's behind it.
Lucky 7,
What?
Jim. Lucky 7.
And behind number 7, we have $10.
That is a $10 money card. We add that to Will's score, and that game gets a lot closer. Michael going for over $144,000, and he is trailing. We'll be back. Michael is going for everything, but the game is close, and it is Alice in the lead at 45. Michael at 35, Will at 30, and this question for 5. The Pledge of Allegiance ends with the lines, "One nation under God." Alice?
Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You finished it. You've got another 5, and Alice goes to 50. Give me the name of the first non-Italian pope since Alice?
John Paul II.
You got it, including the second. You are right for another 5. And Alice stretches her lead out to $20. What western state was the destination of the Joad family and John... Michael?
California.
In John Steinbeck's classic novel, The Grapes of Wrath, you are right. The champion is heard from. California it is. Michael goes to 40. What is the proper word for the surgical operation in which a doctor removes your appendix? Alice?
Appendectomy.
That's what it is, and Alice again beats Michael with the buzzer and goes to 60. Well, Alice, now you've got the lead. You have a $20 lead over the champion. Can we interest you in this?
Alice, you can add a little to your den with this sensational 25-inch color TV, an ultra-modern styled console with receiver monitor capability and a stereo amplification sound system, plus remote control from Green & Roberts. This sensational TV is normally priced at $1,150. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $12.
Well, that's very nice. I have not seen this kind of style. Very lovely. Alice, your first opportunity to buy something. You have a $20 lead. You like the television?
It's a beautiful television.
Well, I offered Michael
Love
some
it.
money. If you bought it for 12, you'd still have the lead, but your lead would be 8. Now, this is your first opportunity to buy, so I'm not going to offer you as much as I offered Michael, but I will offer you $200 in cash. A $1,350 bargain for $12. You'd still have an $8 lead. Going once.
Michael's
Going twice. No sale. Oh, I thought she might like that. First crack at buying, she didn't want to do it. Back with this. This plucky little girl of the Old West was known as Little Sure Shot. Michael?
Annie Oakley.
Annie Oakley is who it is, and Michael goes to 45. Yep. The most populous city in Africa is also, Alice?
Cairo.
The capital of Egypt. You are right. Nicely anticipated. It is indeed Cairo. And Alice still with that $20 lead. Name the Indian guru who popularized the... Alice?
Maharishi.
Yes. Transcendental meditation. Maharishi is all we needed. Maharishi Mahesh Yogi is the complete name. And our judge previously told me Maharishi they would accept. You've added another 5. Ooh, she is quick. Name the British passenger liner who's sinking in Michael.
The Lusitania.
In 1915 by German U-boats helped bring America into World War I. You are right. And Michael is anticipating again, up to 50. It is home to 50 insurance companies. Alice?
Hartford, Connecticut.
That's exactly what it is. Alice is 75. Wow. Talking about insurance and Hartford, people give the most amazing reports to insurance companies about car accidents, and here's a couple that these are true. One person said a pedestrian hit me and went under my car. Another one said the guy was all over the road. I had to swerve several times before I hit him. And the third one said, in my attempt to kill a fly, I ran into a telephone pole. We'll be right back. Our champion, Michael Friedman, going for all of the prizes in the cash jackpot, and he's in a bit of a problem right now. It is Michael at 50 and Alice in the lead at 75. Will at 30. Back to the fame game. $15 money card up there someplace could be very important. We're looking for a famous place. I am the oldest college of my kind in the United States. I'm located on the banks of the Hudson River, not far. Alice?
West Point.
That is right. Yes, military college, the oldest of its kind. And Alice, again with great anticipation, you've got a pick of the board now. 8 numbers, which one do you want?
Jim, I think I will take number 8.
And behind number 8 we have mystery money, or pick again.
Now, Alice, with your first opportunity at a prize, you didn't want it. Here's your first opportunity at some money. We don't know what money is there. You can take the mystery money or pass on it and pick another number.
Jim, I think I'll pass and I'll take number 4.
And behind number 4 we have a dining set. Stylet solar indoor outdoor chip-proof high-style quality dining set with a little texture and weight of natural wicker. Furnished by Stylet.
It's very lovely. It's $400 worth of furniture. I hope you'll be happy with it. I know that Michael is happy you didn't find a money card up there. Back with all 3 of you now. Still that $25 lead. Of course, you were not playing for dollars there for a pick of the board, so you stayed at 75. This is for 5 for all 3 of you. A beautiful gypsy girl who works in a cigarette factory. Alice?
Carmen.
That's the opera we're looking for. Carmen it is. Alice to 80. In one of his most powerful roles, Rod Steiger played Michael?
In the Heat of the Night.
Oh, and a bitter shopkeeper named Saul Nazerman named the film. That was The Pawnbroker. Michael loses 5 for the incorrect answer, down to 45. Name the author of the bestsellers Chesapeake and Alice.
That's Michener.
That is indeed Michener, and Alice to $85. And Alice, again, an instant bargain. Now, your lead is bigger. You have $85 to Michael's 45. Can we interest you in this?
Alice, if you daydream of adventure, wake up to this great runabout. This sturdy scooter features electronic ignition, automatic oil injection, and a hidden spare tire. Furnished by Burbank Kawasaki. This motor scooter is normally priced at $1,799. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $16.
We've got a couple of youngsters, 18, 23. They might enjoy that. You might enjoy it yourself. $1,799. Buy it, your lead would be cut to $24. Still a sizable lead. And this time I will give you $500 in cash to go with it for $16. Going once. Going twice. No sale. Wow. Now Michael's got to play catch up. $144,000 worth right after this. Break, you could have cut the tension with a knife. As Alice in the lead at 85. Michael is trailing, is at 45. Will's still in it at 30 because we've got a ways to go. We're back with this. Operation Overlord was the code name. Michael.
The D-Day invasion.
That's what it was. Michael goes to 50. Yes. Known as K2. It ranks 2nd in the world. Michael?
It's a mountain.
That's what it is in terms of height. It is indeed a mountain. Michael begins to make a move, cutting that lead to $30. In the tragic play, which Shakespearean king had daughters named Goneril? Michael.
King Lear.
King Lear is who it is. 3 in a row for Michael. Now, the third and final crack of the fame game, and somewhere up on that board is a $25 money card. A famous person. I am a biblical character whose story is told in Judges 16. I am the mistress of an Israelite hero whose enemies... Michael, take it a chance.
Delilah.
What?
Delilah.
Delilah is right. Yes. Michael, you are trailing by $25. There is a $25 money card up there. A very big pick of the board. What number do you want?
Number 6, please.
And behind number 6, we have a pager. Page Command People Pager. You may beep children home, used for handicapped persons, home security, or panic beeper. Cooperate, plug it in. Page Command, furnished by Linear Communications.
Nice prize, but not what he was looking for right there. Where were those other big money cards coming?
Behind the number 5 and the number 1.
Number 1 had that big thing that Michael... for the crack at everything. He is at 60. Will at 30. Good luck. We start the speed round. Now, in what beautiful Scandinavian country would you find the city of Stockholm? Michael.
Sweden.
Right. In West Side Story, Tony said, I just met a girl. Alice.
Named Maria.
Right. In what Olympic event was Peggy Fleming? Michael.
Ice skating.
Right. Name the holiday on which everybody sings Auld Lang Syne. Alice.
New Year's.
Right. What is the tallest animal on Earth? Michael.
The giraffe.
Right. Who was the first woman to fly solo with Michael?
Amelia Earhart.
Right. The Great Famine of Ireland was caused... Alice. What?
Potato famine.
Right. Which of our presidents was known as the Sage of Alice?
That was Jefferson.
Right. Quasimodo rang the bell. Michael.
Notre-Dame.
Right. What ragtime pianist and composer? Michael.
George Gershwin.
Wrong. What classical poet wrote the Iliad and the Odyssey? Alice.
Homer.
Right. What eastern state capital is served by Logan? Alice.
Logan Airport, Boston.
Right. Finish this quotation. We have met the enemy. Alice.
And they are ours.
Right. Who was the only American president to resign? Michael.
Andrew Johnson.
Wrong. Time is up and we have a new champion. Alice really put it away in the speed round. I know she's got mixed emotions as Michael was going for so much. Back to the new champion in a moment. The only president to resign from office was Richard Nixon. The Maple Leaf Rag, the pianist and composer. Ragtime was Scott Chaplin. Sage of Monticello, Thomas Jefferson. She answered correctly. We didn't get a chance to finish it. Gotta say goodbye to Michael. He tried for it all, didn't make it, but nonetheless, let's look at the bright side, Michael. You have done terrific. You have got the TV, the VCR. You've got a camera, a trip to New York, trip to Toronto, $5,075 in cash. You are leaving us well over $18,100 in cash and prizes. Fine champion, Michael. Congratulations. Will didn't pick up anything along the way. Thank you, Will. You got the cash in front of you.
Been fun,
but
Jim.
Alice Conkright, come on up here with me. Let's go shopping with a new champion. Wow. Congratulations, Alice. You were sensational. You won with $120. Incidentally, I know you feel somewhat bad about it, but look at the other side. You may be the person to go on and get everything yourself. So you've got to play for yourself. You might, however, decide with $120 you just want to take this and leave us.
Here's the shopping of a lifetime. Indulge yourself with a shopping spree in all the fancy stores. Make your dreams come true. If you want it, it's yours. This luxurious treat normally priced at $3,000. Yours on sale of the century for only $85.
And of course, you very easily can afford that. Now, what that amounts to is you give me $85 and I'll give you $3,000 in cash. That's exactly what it is. However, you might want to put your $120 in the bank. The next thing up the line, you would need just $55 more. You didn't want the transportation with the motor scooter. How about this for $175?
Here's a welcome guest for your next beach party. This thrilling dune buggy. A new Sand Toys 2-seater. Steering brakes, lots of chrome, and quartz driving lights. Designed for easy night vision. Furnished by Sand Toys. This great dune buggy normally priced at $6,100. Yours on sale of the century for only $175.
So you're just $55 more away from that. Of course, you've got to keep on winning. That is always the ticket there. You might, if you don't like that transportation, if you get to $530, Alice, you can drive away in this.
You'll love the sporty look of this Alfa Romeo. A limited edition sports car featuring sunroof, leather interior, car phone, cherry wood steering wheel, and a sensational stereo system. Furnished by Bob Ruman Pontiac. This great sports car normally priced at $30,895. Yours on sale of the century for only $530.
And Alice, should you get to the point where Michael was today, if you can get to $750, we will give you all the prizes on the stage plus this.
A cash jackpot of $72,000.
It keeps on going up. But right now, Alice, you can take that $3,000 in cash and leave us or put your money in the bank. The Dune Buggy is next. Think about it for a moment. We'll get your decision right after this.
Facial.
Alice Conkright, you've got $120. Very simply, give me $85 and I will give you $3,000. But of course you would leave us then. Or you can take the risk that you can keep on winning another $55, get up to $175, you can have the Dune Buggy. Are you going to take the money and leave, or are you going to put your money in the bank and play on?
Jim, I think I'll play on. I'll go for the Dune Buggy.
Somehow I thought you would after defeating a tough champion. Well, add another $1,000. $73,000 Chili Challenges next time on Sale of the Century. Bye-bye. Congratulations.
All prices are manufacturer suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Production. This is our returning champion, Alice Conkright from Tempe, Arizona. Stand by to see Alice play for a Dune Buggy valued at $6,100. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Alfa Romeo valued at $30,895 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Hi, thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Sale of the Century. Well, Jay was talking about over $100,000 in cash and prizes, well over $145,000 right now. And a young gentleman got very close to all of that on our last show, but this lady came on strong to beat him and become the new champion. Alice Conkright. Hi, Alice.
Hi, Jim.
Again, our congratulations, because you defeated a fine champion who had been with us for some time. You won, as a matter of fact, you won handily, $120 you've got now. You decided not to take $3,000 in shopping spree cash, so you need a win and $55 more, and you can have that Dune Buggy, and of course a lot of other wonderful things. I didn't get a chance to ask you, Alice, what do you do for a living?
I work as a librarian at South Mountain Community College in Tempe.
Well, it's obvious you read a lot of those books yourself, because you are a very bright lady. All set to go again?
Yes.
Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer.
Hello. Who knows, Alice could go all the way to the top.
That's right. That's right. She might be the next one to do it, and there's a lot at stake. Now, cash jackpot is $72,000.
Ooh, would I love to have that.
Yeah, who's the biggest?
This challenger is a show business computer authority, originally from Marion, Ohio. Give a big hand to John Bornholt.
Hello there, John.
And next, this challenger is trying to perfect an American institution, originally from New York, New York. Say hello to Myrna Fine.
Hi there, Myrna. See you a little later with some instant bargains, Summer? Myrna, you are trying to perfect an American institution. What is that?
Well, my husband and I are busy in our kitchen every night trying to design the perfect chocolate chip cookie.
Oh, that's definitely an American institution. Who knows? You might have a business there, right?
We hope so.
All right, good luck with that. Good luck here. Nice to have you here. John, a show business computer authority.
I'm a computer consultant by trade, Jim, but I also set up computers on movie sets. And I set up all the computers in the squad room of Beverly Hills Cop, for example.
Oh, that sounds like it's a lot of fun.
It's
You
great.
enjoy it? Good to have you here. I hope
Thank
you'll
you.
enjoy your stay here with us. We'll start all three of you off with $20. Player with the most money at the end of the show is the champion, and this question gets you going. Name the deep-voiced singer who gave us Folsom Prison Blues. Alice?
Johnny Cash.
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. You're right for $5 on the plus side. You go to $25. Name the principality that is ruled by a prince Myrna?
Monaco.
Named Renier the Third. Monaco is right. Myrna anticipates beautifully. She goes to 25 as well. What holiday is celebrated every October 31st? Alice?
Halloween.
Yeah, it's not a legal holiday, but it's a holiday nonetheless. Alice goes to 30, back in the lead. Traditionally, a bride is supposed to get something old, something... Alice?
Something new, something borrowed, something blue.
I was just going to ask for the color. You gave me the whole thing. You're right for another 5. Alice to 35. Former superstars of this sport were Bobby Jones. Alice?
Golf.
Sammy
Let's go.
Snead and Ben Hogan. Golf is exactly what it is. And Alice hits the $40 mark. Well, Alice got a $15 lead. Great time to have the lead because a player in the lead, when an instant bargain comes up, can buy bargain merchandise. Alice, as I say, you've got a $15 lead. Sale surprise with a cash bonus could come up at any time. Alice, can we interest you in this?
Alice, raise a toast to the good life with SYN Jensen of Denmark. Elegant, mouth-blown, and hand-cut crystal in the Scandinavian tradition. High quality and classic design. From SYN Jensen of Denmark, this gorgeous stemware is normally priced at $519, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Aww, isn't that nice? Didn't I see you two on top of a cake someplace? Now, it is wonderful stemware, Alice. It's $5 all it would cost you, $519 worth. Now, I remember on the last show, you got the lead, but you didn't want to buy any instant bargains because you were pushing that champion. I think you were a little nervous about it. Now you're the champion. Buy the $519 worth of stemware for $5, you would still have a $10 lead. Now you can relax and buy. Going once, going twice, no sale. Oh, even with a $15 lead, doesn't want to buy. Back with this. Name the phenomenally successful young filmmaker who directed Alice.
Steven Spielberg.
That's silly. Raiders of the Lost Ark, I was going to say, and she's right. Steven Spielberg it is. Alice goes to 45. Great anticipation. In what state can you visit the majestic home of the redwood sequoia? Alice?
California.
Sequoia National Park, California it is. And Alice hits the $50 mark, $25. Myrna and John got to get going. She is very quick. What great war was the setting for Ernest Hemingway's immortal tale, Alice?
World War I.
Of course she's right. A farewell to arms, I was going to say World War I it is. Time now for the Fame Game. The players playing for a pick of the Fame Game board. Rather long question. Buzz in when you know the identity of a famous person. I am a comedian, born in Brooklyn about 1935 with the last name Malinsky. I started in show business in 1960. I claim that as a child I was so fat I was my own buddy at camp. John.
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers said that. You're right. John. You've got the control and a pick of the board. 9 numbers up there. You'll get what is behind whichever number you pick.
I say 5.
And behind number 5, we have $400. Opening again.
Well, John, you are trailing right now by a bit. You're at 20. Alice is at 55. An opportunity to put $400 in your pocket.
I actually have a few bills that need paying, and I think I will take the money.
She's going to. That's your first opportunity to buy. Not a bad idea. So John puts $400 into his pocket. That's his to keep no matter how he finishes in the game. We will be back to the game, and I may finish a couple of questions if Alice lets me right after this.
The Outlook.
Well, Alice Cartwright already has the $55 that she needs for that dune buggy worth over $6,000. Of course, she must win. Right now, she's got the lead. 55, Myrna 25, John at 20. Back with this. In the mid-60s, New York's Idlewild Airport changed its name. Myrna.
To JFK.
That's what they did. John F. Kennedy, JFK Airport. You're right. For another 5. According to the great song from Music Man, there were bells. Alice?
There were bells, but I never heard them ringing.
Till there was who. You is what we wanted. And Alice takes a backward step. First time in a while, she loses $5 for the incorrect answer. What was Dwight D. Eisenhower's unusual, Mrs. Dwight D. Alice?
Mamie.
Mamie, yes indeed. All I had to do was get the misses in there, and Alice knew what we were talking about. You got the 5 right back. Name the English author who created the fictional spinster detective Jane Marple. Alice?
That was Agatha Christie.
It was indeed Agatha Christie. Alice hits the $60 mark. Alice, you haven't wanted to buy up to now. Now you have a $30 lead. Couple of youngsters at home, they come home with messes, right?
Yes, they do.
Take a look at this.
Alice, here's an idea for clean living. Frigidaire's top-of-the-line laundry pair. The washer has a big 18-pound capacity, variable washer, water miser control, and a new Halo spray fill system. The dryer includes an extra wide door opening and 4 temperature settings from Frigidaire Appliances. Here today, here tomorrow. This pair is normally priced at $880, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $10.
Now, Alice, you like to wash your dryer?
I have a 23-year-old washing machine.
Well, that would
I got it when my daughter was born.
Now we can talk. $880 worth of appliances cost you just $10. You haven't wanted to buy up to now. If you bought them, you would still have a $20 lead. I will make it over a $1,000 bargain by giving you $200 for soap, Alice, for just $10.
But my washing machine still works. It's old, but it's still
I'll give you another $100 to go break the darn thing. Going once, going twice. No hell. Should have taken a busted 10p and taken it myself. Doesn't want to buy. Back with this. In American history, name the actor who uttered the cry, "Sic Semper Tyrannis." John?
John Wilkes Booth?
That's the man the South is avenged upon assassinating Lincoln. John goes to 25. Name the Lerner and Lowe hit show which gave us such song, Alice?
My Fair Lady.
As wouldn't it be lovely and I could have danced all night? Of course she's right. It's My Fair Lady. You're right. Alice goes to 65. What special name is given to the imaginary line which circles the globe? Alice?
The Equator.
No, not this time. 23.5 degrees south of the North Pole. That is the Arctic Circle. Quick anticipation did not work this time for Alice. She loses 5. One of the defendants at the Chicago 7 conspiracy trial, Myrna?
Jerry Rubin.
Boy, is Tom Hayden going to be surprised when he comes home and finds Jerry Rubin with Jane Fonda. No, it's Tom Hayden who's married to Jane Fonda. And you lose 5, Myrna. Sorry about that. From the belfry of which Boston church was the signal, Alice?
The Old North Church.
That's exactly what it is. Yes. 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. Alice has another 5. Yes. Talking about that with the signal 1 if by land, 2 if by church, it's a little 2 if by sea. It's a little known historical fact that if it was 3 lanterns, that would have meant that the British were coming by Greyhound bus from Newark. You didn't know that. We'll be right back. Champion Alice Conkright from Tempe, Arizona continues in the lead. It is Alice at 65, John and Myrna both at 25. And once again, the fame game, $15 money card up there someplace. We've added that, 5 before, 10 before. Buzz in when you know a famous person. I am an American painter born in New York State in 1860. For many years, I embroidered pictures on canvas. Alice.
Grandma Moses?
That's who it is, Grandma Moses, yes. My goodness. Alice, with those 8 numbers, which one looks good to you now?
I think I'm going to take number 3 for myself and my 2 children.
And behind number 3, we have $500 in cash.
$500 in cold cash. Now that's not a money card. That's cash. It goes right in your pocket. That's yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. So a very good choice. Interesting with Grandma Moses, as a matter of fact, of all the paintings that she did, 25 paintings were done after her 100th birthday. That is very prolific. Back with us for all 3 of you. What general of the Union Army in the Civil War later went on to become president? John?
Grant.
Grant, that's right. Ulysses S. John in the 2nd place at 30. Babbitt, Arrowsmith, and Alice.
Sinclair Lewis.
And Dodsworth were all written by Sinclair Lewis. You are right. Alice still hits the $70 mark. Name the actress who made her film debut at the age of 19 into Have and Have Not. Alice?
Lauren Bacall.
That's who it was, and Alice goes to 75. Now, Alice, you have a $45 lead, Alice. You haven't wanted to buy anything. Think of this.
Oh, Alice, here's a tropical delight, a trip to fabulous Hawaii. We'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles for a week's stay at the Kona Surf, set in tropical gardens, surrounded by bay, ocean, and a golf course, located on Hawaii's Kona coast. Luxury rooms and island entertainment, furnished by Kona Surf Hotel. This wonderful trip is normally priced at $2,176, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $17. $17
it would cost. If we got you guys to spell cat along with that, we would have been in trouble. Alice, $2,176 trip to Hawaii. Have you been to Hawaii?
I have never been to Hawaii.
Well,
Never
and I bet
been
you
there.
you have no washer there either, right? Never been to Hawaii. I would like for you to buy something. You've got a big lead. Buy that for $17. You would still have a big lead. Well over $20. I think it's something like $28. I'm not exactly sure. I forgot what my math is. But Alice, you haven't bought in 2 days.
please.
Give you $100 in cash to go with it. Say no, Alice.
No, that's not enough.
$300 in cash. Now, $2,476 trip for $17. You would still have a big lead. Going once, going twice.
More? No.
$500 in cash. Alice. Going once, going twice. If I had offered her $19,200, $19,300. Oh, now. Do you know, Alice, everybody in the audience said they would have taken that trip except you? Back with us. You're a cruel lady, Alice Conkright. Alice at 75, John at 30, Myrna at 25. I'm teasing. You've got to play the game exactly the way you want to play it. In mythology, the Greek hero John.
Medusa.
Perseus managed to kill one of the ugliest women on earth. You are right. Medusa it is. The ugliest woman on earth. I'll let you write your own punchlines to that one, friends. You got another 5, John. In which ocean is the island of Guam? Alice?
Pacific.
That's exactly what it is, and Alice hits the $80 mark. In literature, what was the name of Don Quixote's faithful, Alice?
Sancho Panza.
That's his sidekick, Sancho Panza. It is, and Alice at 85. Third and final crack of the fame game, and Myrna and John, I don't have to tell you, you might need that $25 money card if you're going to catch her. We're looking for a famous person. Buzz in. I was born in England in 1809. My grandfather was a noted physician and scientist, and I followed in his footsteps. I studied medicine and theology. And from 1831 till 1836, I served as a naturalist aboard the HMS Alice?
Charles Darwin.
The HMS Beagle, you are right. It is Charles Darwin. And Alice again gets that pick of the board.
Jim, I will take number 1.
And behind number 1, we have cutlery. Cutco's complete 18-piece cutlery set featuring patented wedge lock handles, exclusive double D grind cutting edge. Quality American craftsmanship finished by Alka's Cutlery.
That's very luxurious cutlery, as a matter of fact. That is $535 worth of cutlery, perfect for cutting pineapples in Hawaii, Alice. Where were those big money cards?
Behind the number 9, the number 6, and the number 4.
Well, we finish up the game with a speed round now. May I have 60 seconds on the clock, please? It is Catch Alice time. Alice is at 85, John at 35, Myrna at 25. Good luck as we start the speed round now. What creature is the largest member of the cat family? John.
Tiger.
Right. Who replaced Pete Best as the drummer? Alice.
Ringo Starr.
Right. What do you race at a regatta? Alice.
Boat. Sail.
Right. What state is represented by the postal abbreviation WA? Alice.
Washington.
Right. According to the adage, what's the spice of life? Alice.
Variety.
Right. Name the European country whose national dance is the Highland Fling. John.
Scotland.
Right. We call them astronauts. What are they called, Alice?
Cosmonauts.
Right. Name the capital of the state of Tennessee. Alice.
Nashville.
What?
Nashville.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Yes. The Sino-Japanese wars were between, Alice?
That's between China and Japan.
Right. Varieties of this creature include the gray, the blue, and the humpback. Alice?
Whale.
Right. Who was Secretary of State under Presidents Nixon and Ford? John?
Dulles.
Wrong. During World War II, what general made the promise, I shall return? Alice?
MacArthur.
Right. Name the French author who wrote The Three Musketeers. Alice?
Alexander Dumas.
Right. What name of time is up, and with a big win, Alice Conkright, again the champion. Congratulations. Back to the champion in just a moment. Secretary of State under Nixon and Ford was Henry Kissinger. They answered correctly. I didn't get a chance to say Russia, but they indeed are cosmonauts. And Pete Best replaced Ringo Starr as a drummer, of course, with the Beatles. Didn't get a chance to finish it. Well, we've got to say goodbye to Myrna and Sean. And Myrna, I hope you had a good time.
Oh, yes.
We have the cash in front of you. Thank you so much for joining us. John, I'm delighted you got in there once with her and got that cash up there. So you've got $440 in cash, and I thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Jim.
But Alice Cartwright, she's going back shopping again. The champion, come on up here. Well done. Alice, again, you just put it away in the speed round. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Adding another $135 to your previous total. Already a two-day total of $255. Very easily, you have enough to afford this. The dune buggy, which you've already seen, but you are just $5 away. You did so well. You're just $5 away with another win from this.
Lend an ear to luxury and to these beautiful earrings. The elegance of 18-karat gold inset with sparkling diamonds. Yours with a gift certificate from Jewels by Edouard of Beverly Hills. These elegant earrings normally priced at $7,500. Yours on sale of the century for only $260.
So you are already at $255, so you're just $5 away from those earrings. So I don't think I have to tell you that on our next show, it is very possible that you could have a choice, because you are only $85 away from this.
Become the captain of your own ship with this beautiful speedboat. A sleek family runabout that's great for skiing or for relaxing cruises on the water. With lay-down seats for optimum sunning. Furnished by Ken's Boat Center. This speedboat normally priced at $11,820. Yours on sale of the century for only $340.
Just $340 will get you that beautiful boat. You're already at $255. So as I say, you could possibly have a choice on the next show. Now, if you get to $640, and the way you're going, that would be possible. You'd have all the prizes we've got on the stage. $750 would get you all of the prizes plus this.
Cash jackpot of $73,000.
Cash jackpot is continuing to grow. So Alice, right now, there is no choice as far as what you would take. If you wanted to leave us, you would buy the dune buggy and leave. Put your money in the bank. The diamond earrings and possibly the speedboat are both of them strong possibilities for our next show. You think about your decision, and we'll get that decision right after this. Back with a very bright champion, Alice Cartwright. You've got $255, so very easily you can take that dune buggy and leave us with everything else you've bought along the way, except the trip to Hawaii you didn't buy, but I want to talk to you about that, Alice. Or you can put your money in the bank. You are just $5 away from those beautiful diamond earrings that Karen is wearing. You're just $85 away already from the speedboat. So, Alice, what's it going to be? You going to buy, or are you going to put your money in the bank?
Jim, I think I'll hold out for the earrings.
I thought she was going to come back, so we'll put $255 in the bank. We'll have another $1,000 for the cash jackpot. $74,000 in that jackpot, and 2 new challengers to go against a tough champion next time on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Sale of the Century is a Red Grundy production. This is our returning champion, Alice Cartwright from Tempe, Arizona. Stand by to see Alice play for diamond earrings valued at $7,500. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Alfa Romeo valued at $30,895 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. 2 of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to have you with us. Delighted to have you with us for Sale of the Century. Let us welcome back a fine champion, Alice Cartwright. Hello, Alice. I really mean that when I say a fine champion. A 2-day total, you've built up $255 in your bank account that quickly. I cannot remember when someone's gotten that much in 2 days. So it's unusual in that you've gotten so close to the next thing. Jay was saying diamond earrings worth $7,500. You're just $5 away from that. $85, that's all you are away from a speedboat worth almost $12,000. So you might have a couple of choices should you win today. Of course, the key is you got to win. Are you all set?
Yes.
All right, good luck today. And here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hi, Summer. I don't remember anybody getting that kind of total in 2 days.
Neither do I.
She's done very well.
She certainly has.
Whom did you bring us?
This challenger has a great cure for the fear of roller coasters. From Long Beach, California, give a big hand to Don Diamond.
Hi there, Don.
And this next challenger is a part-time motivational speaker from Glendale, Arizona. Let's hear it for Peter DeVries.
Hello there, Peter.
Good
We'll see you a little
challenge.
later. Yes, I hope so. They're going to have to be against her. Peter, part-time motivational speaker. What's that about?
Well, I found that if I've run into people that are feeling down and down in the dumps, no matter how bad I feel, if I can make them feel better, it makes myself feel better. So
Yeah, that works too, right?
does.
Perk somebody up. That's good. Well, you're doing good work there. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Don, you have a great cure for the fear of roller coasters.
Yes, I took flying lessons about 3 years ago and learned how to stall airplanes out of the sky and recover them, and you notice successfully. And ever since then, I looked at roller coasters as a form of relaxation.
That's true, Don. Good thinking. Good to have you here as well. $20 starts all 3 players off. Player with the most money at the end of the show is the champion and gets to do the shopping. Let's get started with this question worth $5. The first in a series of popular movies featuring this dashing character was Dr. No. Alice.
James Bond.
James Bond 007. That's the character we're looking for. $5 for the correct answer. Alice goes to 25. Name the great French landmark built for the Paris Alice?
That's the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, she anticipates the Paris Exposition of 1889. The Eiffel Tower is indeed what it is. And quickly, Alice has a $10 lead. Give me the 2 animals which are used to symbolize upward and downward trends. Alice?
That's a bull and bear.
Yes, in the stock market, bulls and bears is what it is. If you've been with us the last couple of shows, you know this is what Alice has been doing. She does anticipate. According to the old saying. Okay. Just checking. According to the old saying, what kind of structure should you not burn behind? Alice?
Bridge.
That's right, behind you. Yes, indeed. Bridges it is. Alice is the $40 mark. Bob Cousy was one of the greatest ever to play. Alice?
Baseball.
No.
Basketball.
Basketball. Oh, quick buzzer cost her that time. She loses 5, going down to 35. However, it is time for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise, cash bonus could come up at any time. Alice, you may have lost 5, but you still right now have a sizable lead this early in the game. $15 lead. Can we interest you in this?
Alice, you can row your way to fitness with this fabulous rowing machine. It's flexible enough to let you develop your own workout technique. And it produces a rowing motion that's very close to the real thing with an electronic timer from Olympia Health and Exercise Products. This rower is normally priced at $595, and today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $5.
Terrific. Very nice. Now, your children are what now?
My daughter is 23 and my son is 19.
Okay, so now you could use it, they could use it, and if you've been with us at home for the last couple of shows, Alice has not bought an instant bargain. No matter what I do, she won't buy an instant bargain. Alice, this early, I wouldn't do a thing like this, but I'm going to. $595 rower. Cost you only $5. You would still have a $10 lead. Alice, I'll give you $500 to go with it. Going once, going twice. No sense. Lady will not buy. Well, okay. Back with this. Name the well-known statuette which depicts a naked man standing, Alice?
That's the Oscar.
Naked man standing out in the rain, watching standing on a reel of film. You're right, it's the Oscar. You get another 5. Fisheye, zoom, wide angle. Alice?
Those are lenses.
That's exactly what they are. My goodness, she's quick. Alice goes to 45. The great fish moves silently through the night, Peter.
Jaws.
The night water, that's the first line of what Peter Benchley novel, and Peter gets it right. That's Jaws. Peter got it 25. All right. Well, now they found out how to get in on her there. Well, get in now. You'll get a pick of the board because it's time for the fame game with a rather long question, a lot of information. Players buzz in, and you'll get a pick of the board if you answer correctly. A famous person. I am a dancer, actor, choreographer, and director. Born in Pittsburgh in Alice?
Gene Kelly.
Gene Kelly is right, yes. I was going to say 1912. Gene Kelly, it is Alice. You've got a pick of the board, 9 numbers up there. You've picked up a couple of nice things on the board. What are you going to pick now? What number looks good to you?
I think I'll try number 1 again. Number 1 beckons.
And behind number 1, we have $400 or pick again.
You can put $400 in your pocket, or you can pass on that and pick another number.
I think I'll take number 5.
And behind number 5, we have $500
in cash. That goes right in your pocket, yours to keep. The only way Alice gets anything up there on the board, she's got dining room sets, she's got cutlery, and now $1,000 in cash. So we're giving her things whether she likes it or not, friends. We'll be right back.
Every month.
Alice already has enough money for the diamond earrings worth $7,500, and she's just $40 away from the speed boat worth almost $12,000. Of course, she must win. Right now, she's got the lead. Alice at 45, Peter at 25, Don at 20. Back with this. This popular Italian dish consists of small casings of pasta with various fillings. Alice?
Cannoli.
No. Filled with such as chopped meat or cheese. Its name, oddly enough, comes from the Italian word meaning turnip, ravioli. Ravioli. Yes, so you lose $5 for that. Down to 40. According to the title of the Beatles' hit song, when did all my troubles seem, Alice?
Yesterday.
That's when they seem so far away. She gets that $5 right back. The Latin word meaning I shall please is given, Alice?
A placebo.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. My goodness. Harmless sugar pill that doctors sometimes give to patients. Alice adds another 5. In astronomy, what is it called when one heavenly body is hidden in the shadow? Alice?
Eclipse.
That's exactly what it is. And Alice goes to 55. Time now for an instant bargain. Now, we always have our instant bargains way over here by me, and I walk over there, but Alice won't buy instant bargains. If you can't bring the mountain to Mohammed, Summer, go right there and show her this instant bargain.
Alice, here's an instant bargain with a ring to it. This stunning lady's ring, a beautiful oval sapphire set with 4 brilliant cut diamonds. It's yours with a gift certificate from Jewels by Edouard of Beverly Hills. This fabulous ring is normally priced at $1,350. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $12.
$12, Alice. It's right there in front of you. Hold the ring. Doesn't it feel good?
Can I put it on?
Sure. Oh, if you wear it, you bought it. I'm sorry. No, that's it. It's $1,350. It would cost you $12. No, leave it on. Leave it on. Listen, I'll come over. Boy, with Alice, you got it. Really. Here, hold on to this, too. Have the ring in one hand. Have the 500 in the other. Keep that hand free to hit the buzzer. You would still have the lead. It would cost you $12. You have a $30 lead. You would still have an $18 lead. You would have $1,850 worth of ring and cash. Going once. Going twice. No sale. No sale. Give me back the money. Oh, she's a hard woman. Back with us for all 3 players. In the 17th century, what European nation was ruled by a rebel leader named Alice?
Queen Victoria.
Rebel leader named Oliver Cromwell wore a big ring with $500. England was what it was. You lose $5 for the incorrect answer. Sorry about that, Alice. The inventor of vulcanized rubber has a company, Peter?
Armstrong.
No, named after him, the train. No, it's a blimp. There's the Armstrong blimp. No, Goodyear. Goodyear. He invented vulcanized rubber. You lose $5. Back down to 20. In what state will you find the highest U.S. mountain peak? Alice?
Alaska.
Mount McKinley it is. Alaska's where you'd find it. Alice gets that $5 back. What organization is headquartered on New York's East River between, Peter?
United Nations.
Between 42nd and 48th Street. You are right. You got your $5 right back to 25. Yes. What independent government agency is associated with the motto, neither snow nor rain? Alice?
Post Office.
Post Office is exactly what it is, the Postal Service. Anything like that acceptable? And Alice goes to 60. Talking about the Postal Service, you've got to learn these things. My researchers tell me that the Postal Service uses 3,200 pounds of glue every day. Now, that's true. Why is it that my stamps never stick to the envelope? And I bet yours don't either, right? We'll be right back.
Are you?
Well, Alice hangs on to that lead. She's at 60. Peter's at 25. Don at 20. Fame game once again. Trying for a pick of the board, as you know, if you know, a famous event. An event. I am an annual event, always held in the spring. I originated with the ancient Roman custom of merrymaking. Alice?
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras is right. Yes, that's exactly what it is. After a fast, I was going to say, Alice, you've got a pick of the board again.
I'll take number 7.
And behind number 7, we have parquet flooring. Hartco Solid Oak Parquet Flooring. A beautiful oak floor designed to install yourself with a cushion foam backing for your added comfort. Furnished by Hartco Parquet.
That's lovely flooring, almost $400 worth. And another nice prize, and of course that is yours to keep. Let's get back with all three of you in this. On March 31st, 1968, he made the dramatic announcement he would not run for another. Alice.
Lyndon Baines Johnson.
That's right, another term as President of the U.S. Johnson it is. Alice hits the $65 mark. From the Latin meaning sleepless, this disorder, Don?
Insomnia.
That's what it is, insomnia. Don goes at 25. The Don Diamond Fancombe Lizard Bum. Name the 1978 British film which told the harrowing story of Billy Hayes' escape from a Turkish prison. Alice.
Midnight Express.
That's what it is, Midnight Express. Alice goes to 70. Time for an instant bargain. Alice, you have $70. Don and Peter have $25. You've been involved in 9 instant bargains. She's bought none of them. Alice, do you like this?
Alice, you can fill your halls with the sound of music with this fabulous electronic organ, a 2-keyboard spinet organ featuring 4 levels of pitch and authentic percussion voices. Many easy play features in a handsome vinyl pecan finish from Reed's Music Store. This sensational organ is normally priced at $1,995. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $16.
Just $5 short of $2,000. For $16. If you bought it, you'd still have a $29 lead, Alice. Do you play the organ?
No, but my son, the rock singer, would love that.
Your son would like it?
My son, yes. He's singing
Alice.
in a band at Stanford.
Alice. $29 lead. You would still have. Alice. The organ is $19.95. If you would give it to your kid, I'll give you 1. I'll give you 2. I'll get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, $800 in cash. I'll give you all of that if you'll hit that buzzer for $16. Going once. Going twice.
I can't do it.
We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back.
Alice again doesn't want to buy and hangs on to the lead. She's got her way of playing the game, and it has worked so far for her. She's at 70. Don and Peter both at 25. We're back with this. Name the great prophet and founder of the Muslim religion. Alice.
Mohammed.
Mohammed, exactly right, and Alice goes to 75. Which of the 50 states is located nearest the equator? Alice?
Hawaii.
Hawaii it is. Alice hits the $80 mark within $5 of that luxury speedboat worth almost $12,000. Which Gilbert and Sullivan operetta shares its title with the Japanese emperor? Peter?
Mikado.
Mikado it is. Peter in second place all by himself at 30. Well, gentlemen, if you're going to catch her, you might need that big $25 money card that's up here on the board. We're looking for a famous place. I am a South American country that was explored by Christopher Columbus on his 3rd trip to the New World in 1498. I lie on the north coast alongside Alice.
Venezuela.
With very little information, she is right. It is Venezuela. North coast of the Caribbean Sea, I was going to say. Alice, again, a pick of the board.
I'll take number 3 again. Number 3.
And behind number 3, we have $10.
Well, I'm sure Peter and Don were thrilled about that. But where were the other big money cards?
Behind the number 6 and the number 2.
And she finds a $10 money card. We add that to her score. Alice goes to 90. And now we finish up the game with a speed round. And remember, every dollar that Alice accumulates is very important because the prize that you get is determined by not only winning, but by the amount of money that you have. 60 seconds on the clock, please. Alice at 90, Peter at 30, Don at 25. The speed round starts now. In which state would you be if you were driving from Mount Rainier to the city of Alice?
You would be in Washington.
Right. In what professional sport was U.S. Senator Bill Bradley once? Peter.
Basketball.
Right. In Raiders of the Lost Ark, what character did Harrison Ford play? Alice.
Indiana Jones.
Right. In the Bible, the Gospels are Matthew, Mark, Luke. Alice.
And John.
Right. In what U.S. state would you find the Grand Canyon? Alice.
Arizona.
Right. What country's army was led to victory by Joan of Arc? Alice.
Francis.
Right. Name the classic horror story written by 21-year-old Mary. Peter.
Frankenstein.
Right. What kind of sportsman is called an angler? Alice.
Fisherman.
Right. Name the state once known as Seward's Folly. Alice.
Alaska.
Right. Which of Spain's neighbors occupies the western side? Alice.
Portugal.
Right. Name the man who compiled the first great American dictionary. Alice.
Webster.
Right. What European country calls its constitutional capital Amsterdam? Alice.
That's the Netherlands.
Right. Name the ancient leader whose final words were et tu, Brute. Alice.
That was Julius Caesar.
Right. In what southwestern state was the time is up and a big win for Alice Cartwright? Wow. Well, back to this prize champion in a moment. Didn't get a chance to finish her name, but it was interesting. Mary Shelley was 21 years old when she wrote Frankenstein. Got to say goodbye to Peter and Don. And gentlemen, there's no prizes up there because she just got control, and she was just so quick with that buzzer. We thank you. You've got the cash in front of us. In front of you. Thank you both for joining us, Peter and Don. But it is Alice Cartwright once again going shopping. Come on, Alice, a big win. Another $145. My congratulations again, and an incredible 3-show total now of $400. You've got a couple of choices very easily. You can buy this.
Lend an ear to luxury and these beautiful earrings. The elegance of 18-karat gold inset with sparkling diamonds. Yours with a gift certificate from Jewels by Edouard of Beverly Hills. These elegant earrings normally priced at $7,500. Yours on sale of the century for only $260.
$260 is all they would cost. You have $400, so you could take those rings and leave us. And as I thought might be the case with a big win, you have enough money that instead of those, if you want it, you've got enough money, just say yes, and you can have this instead.
Become the captain of your own ship with this beautiful speedboat. A sleek family runabout that's great for skiing or for relaxing cruises on the water. With lay-down seats for optimum sunning. Furnished by Ken's Boat Center. And this speedboat normally priced at $11,820. Yours on sale of the century for only $340.
$340 buys the boat. You have $400. So again, you can take the boat instead of the earrings. But again, Alice, the way you have jumped up, an incredible total, $400 in just 3 shows. You are only $45 away with, of course, another win, but just $45 away from a wonderful trip on the Orient Express.
It's no mystery that you'll enjoy this ride on the Orient Express. We'll fly you in a companion from Los Angeles to Paris for 10 luxurious days aboard one of the world's most famous trains. You'll dine superbly and participate in cultural events in the cities and towns along your route to Constantinople. Compliments of Sale of the Century. This exciting adventure normally priced at $13,380. Yours on Sale of the Century for only $445.
$445 for that trip. You've got $400, so you can have that easily with another win. Matter of fact, with another good win, and 2 out of the 3 days you've been with us, you've had enough money. $130 is how far you are away from that luxury sports car. You need $530 for that. Get the $750 and we'll give you all of the prizes. Plus this. That cash jackpot is really growing. So, Alice, think about it now for a moment. You could take the earrings and leave, or you could take the boat and leave, or you could put your money in the bank with the trip on the Orient Express next up the line. Think about it. We'll get your decision right after this.
She's your big...
All right, Alice, you've got $400, so you could take the diamond earrings and leave us. Or instead, with that $400, you've got enough money, you can take the speedboat and leave us. Or put your money in the bank, and the next thing up the line is the Orient Express trip with just $45 more. What's it going to be?
Well, I've never been to the Orient. I think I'll try for that.
She's going to come back, so we'll put her money in the bank. We'll add another $1,000. That cash jackpot's up to $75,000. Can Alice continue her winning ways? We'll find out next time with those 2 new challenges on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Sale of the Century is a Red Grundy production. This is our returning champion, Alice Conkright from Tempe, Arizona. Stand by to see play for a trip on the Orient Express, valued at $13,380. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Alfa Romeo, valued at $30,895 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. 2 of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice to have you with us. Welcome to Sale of the Century. Let us quickly welcome back our great champion, Alice Conkright. Hello, Alice.
Hi, Jim.
And you have indeed been great. You've been with us for 3 shows, and already you've accumulated $400 in your bank account. Meanwhile, you've passed on a $3,000 shopping spree, dune buggy, diamond earrings, speedboat, and now a win with just $45 more. You can have that Orient Express trip worth well over $13,000, and you're only $130 away, and you won with $145 on the last show, $130 away from that $30,000 sports car. You could maybe get that on this show. Are you ready to go?
Yes, I'm ready, Jim.
Well, let's see if she can continue. She has been a fine champion. I'm sure we have a couple of nice challengers to meet her, and Summer Bartholomew is going to introduce them. Well, it's been all Alice up to now.
I know.
Did you bring some people to stop her, maybe?
Yeah, some good challengers coming the way. This one takes an active interest in politics. Originally from Iowa Falls, Iowa, give a hearty welcome to Kurt Searle.
Hi, Kurt.
And this next contestant is a personable poet. Originally from Anderson, Missouri, give a big hand to Linda Kochivar.
Hello there, Linda. See you a little later with some bargains, Summer. Linda, you are a personable poet.
Yes, I take the personal details, sordid and otherwise, from the lives of my friends, put them to poetry, and give it to them as a gift.
Oh, that sounds very nice.
Don't have many friends left.
No, I got to hear some of your poetry sometime, Linda. Nice to have you here. Got a good sense of humor. Kurt, you take an active interest in politics. Well, that's very nice.
Yeah, I've worked on about 10 campaigns since college, and on every one of them, the candidate I've worked for is lost. So.
Right. So if anybody out in Iowa needs somebody to just get you to work for the opposition, right? Good to have you here, Kurt. Sounds like you got some friends out there rooting you on as well. That's right. $20 starts all 3 players off, and the player with the most money at the end of the show is the champion and gets to do some shopping. Let's get going with this question for $5. For what film did John Wayne win his one and only Oscar? Alice?
The Shootist.
No. Portraying an aging lawman named Rooster Cogburn, he won it for True Grit. Champion loses $5 for the incorrect answer, going down to 15. A regulation baseball game consists of how many complete innings? Alice?
9.
9 it is. She gets that $5 right back to the $20 mark. What common measurement is equal to 1,760? Alice?
Mile.
I was going to say yards, and you should say miles. You are right for another 5, going to 25. According to the Old English proverb, it's easier to catch flies with honey, Alice,
than with vinegar.
That's the old proverb, and Alice again, very quick with that buzzer, goes to 30. In poker, what is the special name for the hand which contains both? Alice?
Royal Flush.
Oh, both three of a kind and a pair. That is a full house. And Alice, who's been anticipating beautifully, a little off this time, loses 5, goes down to 25. However, it is time for an instant bargain, and the player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Alice, you've got a $5 lead. Remember, a sale surprise with a cash bonus could come up at any time. $5 lead. You haven't wanted to buy any instant bargains, even with a big lead. Just a $5 lead, but this is lovely.
Alice, if you like a little music, you'll love this musical carousel. Fill your home with the lively melodies of this hand-painted European-style musical carousel. And as the music goes round, secret compartments open up. This time to reveal $300 in cash, furnished by Alt Scholl & Sons Sales Company. This great gift is normally priced at $600. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $6.
Very intriguing. That is very lovely. Porcelain, beautiful. $50 bills there, a total with this lovely item and the cash, $600. Cost you $6. You've got a $5 lead. So I'll knock $1 off the price. Alice, you can have it for $5. And you would be in a tie again with Linda and Kurt. Going once, going twice. No sale. Alice, oh, Alice. This one had a sale surprise as well. Oh, that's sneaky. You already had some cash. And a sale surprise with $800 additional went with it. But Alice doesn't like to buy those instant bargains. Hanging on to a $5 lead. Back with this. David and Ricky were the sons of Alice.
Ozzie and Harriet Nelson.
Yes, indeed. The Nelsons, Ozzie and Harriet, and Alice adds another 5 going to 30. On what continent will you find a place called Timbuktu? Kurt?
Africa.
Africa, yes. Molly, as a matter of fact. My heart went there. My goodness, they're really rooting you on there, Kurt. Almost killed the rest of us, but that was exciting. Kurt goes to 25. In which European city would you be if you were listening to music in the famed opera house, Kurt?
Vienna.
Oh, known as La Scala. That would be in Milan, in Italy. And the quick buzzer cost you that time, Kurt. You lose $5 back down to 20. However, you can make it up right now. It is time for the Fame Game as the players are trying for a pick of the Fame Game board. And you get that pick by buzzing in when you know the identity of a famous person. I am a TV and film actress born in London in 1937. In 1958, I made my screen debut playing the daughter of my real father. I am an independent, determined woman who receives as much, Alice?
Vanessa Redgrave.
As much press coverage for my off-screen activities as my on-screen work. You are right. Vanessa Redgrave it is. Alice gets the pick of the board. 9 numbers up there on the board, and you'll get what is behind whichever number you pick.
I think I'll try number 6.
And behind number 6, we have mystery money. Your pick again.
We don't know how much is there, but you can pocket that mystery money, or you can pass on that to pick another number.
I think I'll pass, Jim, and I'll pick number 8.
And behind number 8, we have $400. Your pick again.
Same thing applies, only now we know how much money is involved.
Okay. I think I'll pass on the $400, and I will pick number 4.
And behind number 4, we have $5.
She finds a $5 money card, and that $5 gets added to her score, and Alice goes to 35 with that money card. Incidentally, Alice hasn't been buying any instant bargains, but just on the Fame Game, on that board, she's got a dining room set, cutlery, parquet flooring, and $1,000 in cash, so she's been winning some things. And right now, she's got the lead as she closes in on a trip to the Orient Express. We'll be right back to see if she can do it after this. Alice with a $15 lead at 35, while Kurt and Linda are both at 20, and we're back with this for 5. On the Monday after Easter, thousands of people gathered to roll these on the White House lawn. Alice?
Easter eggs.
Yeah, it's on the Monday after Easter. You're right for another 5. Alice goes to 40. According to the Beach Boys' great hit song, Wish They All Could Be, Alice?
California Girls.
That's the kind of girls California it is, as Alice beats Kurt to the buzzer, and Kurt's friends are saying, how could you, Kurt, at your age, miss a Beach Boy question? What important food crop is grown in paddy fields? Alice?
Rice.
Rice it is. She's right again, now a $30 lead. How many grams in a kilogram? Alice?
1,000.
1,000 is exactly right. Alice to 55. Well, now, Alice, you didn't want to buy with a $5 lead. You now have a $35 lead. You have two youngsters at home, aged, 19 and 24. If you didn't want this for yourself, think of your children, Alice.
Keep the good times rolling with these sleek his and her bicycles. Race along on these beautiful 15-speed grand touring bikes with comfortable suede seats and convenient carrying cases from the La Mirada Bike Shop. These great bicycles are normally priced at $860. Today on Sale of the Century, they're yours for only $9.
Now with a $35 lead, Alice, you can get $860 worth of bicycles, two youngsters, two bicycles, and for you to bring it over the $1,000 mark, you still have a big lead. It would only cost you $9. I'll give you $200 in cash to go with it. Over a $1,000 bargain for $9. Going once, going twice, no sale. Alice never buys. Back with this. Name the toy introduced by Louis Marx in Alice.
Yo-yo.
Yes, that's right. In 1929, Louis Marx introduced the yo-yo. Alice has another 5. Kurt and Linda, is it getting a little discouraged with her? She really rolled. Now, you can catch her. You got time. In legend, Will Scarlett was one of the members, Alice?
Of Robin Hood's band.
That's exactly, yes. Alice is right. Alice goes to 65. The smallest independent state in the world is, Alice?
The Vatican.
Totally surrounded by the city of Rome, the Vatican. Vatican City is right. Alice with a $50 lead. Name the Midwestern city which in 1968 played host to the... Alice.
Chicago.
The bloody Democratic National Convention, Chicago it is, and Alice goes to 75. The time, autumn of 1871. The place, Ujiji, Africa. The event, a famous meeting. Alice.
Stanley and Livingston.
You got it, Stanley and Livingston, and Alice, that's another 5 to 80. Yes. I just thought I should fill you in historically when Stanley met Livingston. As we all know, Stanley said to Livingston, "Davy, baby, let's do lunch." Now, that was the film version. We'll be right back. Well, for the 4th day in a row, thus far, it's been all Alice Conkright. She's at $80. Kurt and Linda both at $20, but time to catch her. And with a $15 money card up on the board, this could help a little bit. Back to the fame game, looking for a famous animal. I am an animal found in Africa. I have a startling color pattern that helps me hide from my enemies. Alice, taking a chance.
Zebra?
And the chance pays off. It is indeed a zebra. And again, Alice gets that pick of the board.
I'll take lucky 7.
And behind number 7, we have $600 in cash.
$600 in cash goes into Alice's pocket. And that is yours to keep no matter how you finish in the game. Didn't find a money card that time, so Linda and Kurt, they'll stay up there. We'll add 25 a little bit later with the 3rd and final crack of the fame game. Back with this for all 3 of you now. What gifted American Indian athlete was forced to return, Alice?
Jim Thorpe.
His Olympic gold medals, Jim Thorpe is right, and of course they've since been returned to the family. Alice has another 5 to 85. South of the border, they're known as vaqueros. Linda?
Cowboys.
That's what we call them, cowboys it is. I think Linda deserves a bigger hand than that. All right, back to this. John Houseman was the dominating presence. Kurt?
Paper chase.
That's right, in the paper chase. So Kurt goes to 25. And now with an instant bargain, and John Houseman, of course, Alice, you can buy now because you've earned it.
Alice, you can capture great moments on video with this lightweight color video camera with removable microphone, plus an 8-hour versatile video cassette recorder furnished by Sharp. This entertaining pair is normally priced at $1,399. And today on Sale of the Century, they're yours for only $15.
Just $15. If you bought all this lovely equipment to take pictures of your ever-growing children.
My son would just really love that. He really would.
She says this, right? She leads me in
He would
all
love
the time.
it. He would love it.
Am I wasting my time walking over there, Alice?
You could film your...
Who knows?
Okay. All right. I'll try. I will try. $1,399. Cost you $15. You would still have a big lead. I will bring it over the $2,000 mark. I will give you all of that equipment and $700 in cash for $15. Going once. Going twice. No. She did it to me. Another fine mess you got me in, Ollie. We will be right back with Alice the non-buyer right after this.
I want to see you go on the floor again.
If you were not with us on our last show and you wonder what Alice was talking about with me on the floor, I literally crawled over with one of the instant bargains on the last show and she still wouldn't buy. Alice is at $85. Kurt and Linda both at $25, and we're back with this. What term do we give to the 4 books of the Bible? Linda. Oh, written by Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. The Gospels. Yeah. The Gospels. You'll lose $5 for the incorrect answer. Sorry about that, Linda. Which of our Atlantic coast states calls itself the Sunshines? Alice?
Florida.
That's the Sunshine State, and Alice hits the $90 mark. Very easily, she has enough money for the Orient Express trip, closing in on the luxury automobile. In which Shakespeare play does a prince of Denmark see his father's Linda?
Hamlet.
That's where he sees his father's ghost, and Linda gets back to 25. Hamlet it is. Third and final crack of that fame game, and Linda and Kurt, if you're going to get a shot at her, you might need that big $25 money card up there. Buzz in when you know a famous person. I am an American politician born in Omaha, Nebraska in 1913. I was named for my natural father, Leslie Lynch King. Alice?
Gerald Ford.
That's right, renamed by his stepfather, and Alice again gets control, and she has the pick of the board.
Okay, I'm going to take number 9.
And behind number 9, we have $10.
Where were the other 2 big ones?
Behind the number 1 and the number 3.
But Alice finds a $10 money card. We add that to her score. She hits the $100 mark. She needs $130 for that luxury automobile. She might jump that high. We'll see as we finish up the game with the speed round. 60 seconds on the clock, please. It's Alice at 100, Kurt and Linda both at 25. Good luck. I got a lot of questions, but you got to get on a roll as we start the speed round now. Aside from Julius Caesar, what other Roman had an affair? Alice?
Mark Antony.
Right. According to the familiar line by Thomas Fuller, it's Alice?
By Thomas Fuller. I don't know.
Time. On what day of the week is football Super Bowl play? Alice?
Sunday.
Right. Name the smallest breed of dog. Alice?
Chihuahua.
Right. What part of a newspaper's front page is known as a Alice?
The masthead.
Wrong.
Okay.
Name the great American educator who was known by the given names Booker T. Alice?
Washington.
Right. Desalination is the process, Alice?
Removing salt.
Right. Who received the patent on the first phonograph machine? Alice?
Edison.
Right. Which book of the Bible tells the story of Noah and the great Alice?
Genesis.
Right. Under what country's flag did Christopher Columbus sail? Alice?
Spain.
Right. In what state is Mark Twain's home in Hannibal? Alice?
Missouri.
Right. Of what modern religion was Joseph Smith the founder? Alice?
Mormonism.
Right. Name the president who relieved General Douglas MacArthur? Alice?
It was Truman.
Right. Time is up, and Alice again with a big speed round. Congratulations. Back to Alice in a moment. What part of a newspaper's front page is known as a streamer or banner? That is the headline. And according to Fuller, it's always darkest before the dawn. And I did want to finish because with all the Romans who had affairs, the one who had an affair with Cleopatra was Mark Antony. You got it right. Alice, congratulations. Linda and Kurt, I guess you just came up against a juggernaut there. I hope you had a good time.
Great.
We thank you both for joining us. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Kurt. But Alice Cartwright has done it again, and she's going shopping. Come on up here, Alice. Another big total, $145. And again, my congratulations. Alice the librarian continues to roll. And Alice, adding that $145 to your previous total, you're up to $545. And again, as like our last show, you really have a choice of 2 things. First of all, you easily have enough money. You could take this wonderful trip on the Orient Express. Jay?
It's no mystery that you'll enjoy this ride on the Orient Express. We'll fly you and the companion from Los Angeles to Paris for 10 luxurious days aboard one of the world's most famous trains. You'll dine superbly and participate in cultural events in the cities and towns along your route to Constantinople. Compliments of Sale of the Century. This exciting adventure normally priced at $13,380. Yours on Sale of the Century for only $445.
That's $445, and as I said, you have enough money for that. Just say yes and you can take it. Or with another great total, you already have enough money that instead of that, just say yes. You've got enough money. You could leave us today with this.
You love the sporty look of this Alfa Romeo. A limited edition sports car featuring sunroof, leather interior, car phone, cherry wood steering wheel, and a sensational stereo system. Furnished by Bob Rubin Pontiac. This great sports car normally priced at $30,895. Yours on Sale of the Century for only $530.
So with an incredible 4 shows, you are already at the point where you can take that trip to the Orient Express and leave, or you could take the sports car and leave. Or you could put your money in the bank. Should you win with another just $95, we would give you every prize on the stage. That would be the trip plus the car, plus the $3,000 shopping spree. Everything on the stage includes the dune buggy. It also includes the beautiful diamond earrings, and it includes the speedboat. So another win with $95 more, and you could have yourself $72,695 worth of prizes. You think about it for a moment. We'll get your decision right after this. You're going to take that Express, the Orient Express trip, or the car, or take the risk that you can get all of our prizes. Thing that I wanted to mention to you, and I guess I kind of wanted to distance it. You could take the trip to the Orient Express, or you could take the car, or try for all the prizes. There is one more step beyond that. If you got the $750, you'd get all the prizes plus this.
The cash jackpot is $7,500.
That's a ways away. Your decision now is the trip or the car, or to come back with all of the prizes the next thing up the line. Alice, what's it going to be?
I'm having so much fun, Jim. I think I'll come back.
All right. Somehow I thought she was going to. We'll put your money in the bank, $545. We'll add another $1,000, $76,000. Alice could get all of our prizes and be very close to all the prizes plus the cash jackpot next time on Sale of the Century. Bye for now.
All prices are manufacturer's suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. Sale of the Century is a Red Stranding production. This is our returning champion, Alice Conkright from Tempe, Arizona. Stand by to see Alice play for all the prizes valued at $72,695. Today, on America's biggest bargain sale, we're offering an Alfa Romeo valued at $30,895 for $530. Cash and prizes worth over $100,000 for $750. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good to have you here with us. Delighted to have you here with us. I hope you've been with us for the last few shows, because it seems incredible that just 4 shows ago, Michael Friedman was going for all the prizes on the stage and the cash jackpot, and he didn't make it. Our current champion knocked him off, and now in just 4 shows, she now has $545 in her bank account. That is an incredible 4-show total, and she now today is going for all of the prizes on the stage worth well over $72,000. Let's welcome her back. Alice Conkright. Hello, Alice.
Hello, Jim.
That $545 is a great total for 4 shows.
Thank you.
And I congratulate you for that. And here's where you stand. Now, for all of the prizes on the stage, worth $72,695, as Jay said, you would need a win. Of course, you must win, and $95 more. You've always gone over that total. So you're $95 and a win away from all the prizes. Are you all set?
I'm all set.
She's a confident lady and a very good player. Here to introduce the challenger, Summer Bartholomew. She won't buy my instant bargains, but she keeps on going, winning, right?
I'll buy him if you want.
Who did you bring us to try to stop her?
This contestant is a sabermetrician from West Covina, California. Give a big hand to Richard Perez Pena.
Hello there, Richard.
And this next contestant is a martial artist originally from Scottsdale, Arizona. Give a warm welcome to Jeff Schimmel.
Hello there, Jeff. Give a little over with some bargains. Jeff, nice to have people out there rooting for you. Jeff, you are a martial artist.
That's right. I've studied Taekwondo, Wing Chun, Kung Fu, and amateur and professional boxing.
Oh, so you're really into that. Well,
Yes.
I'll try to be nice, Jeff, and I hope you will in return. Good to have you here with us.
Thank you.
Richard, a sabermetrician. What is that?
That's a fanatical baseball statistician.
Oh, yes, a sabermetrician is a... That sounds like a question. I didn't know that. You keep track of everybody's
As much as I
averages?
can.
That sounds interesting as well. Nice to have you here. And gentlemen, I don't have to tell you, your work is cut out for you. You're up against a very tough champion. Let's start all 3 of you off with $20. Player with the most money at the end of the show is the champion. He gets to go shopping. Let's get started with this. Name the comedian whose theme song is Thanks for the Memory. Jeff.
Bob Hope.
Bob. Jeff, you don't have to go shaving a haircut 2 bits. Just one time will do it. You got $5 for the correct answer, and Jeff goes to 25. He's in the lead. In what city was an American coin minted if it's stamped? Alice?
Denver.
With the mint mark D, you're right. Denver it is. Had to be one of the 2, right? It was Denver, and you go to 25. How many zeros are there in the figure? Alice?
6.
How many zeros in the figure 1,000,000? 6 is exactly right. And you said it before the bell. Oh, did she take a chance? It paid off for another 5, going to 30. Whew. Not only is she good, she's lucky. According to the old proverb, what happens to a fool and his money? Alice.
They're soon parted.
That's exactly where they are as Alice beats Jeff and Richard to the buzzer. Goes to 35. In what sport is the most difficult shot called the 710? Alice.
Billiards, pool.
I was going to say the 710 split. That is in bowling, the 710 split. And you lose $5 for the incorrect answer. Alice goes down to 30. It is time now for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Sale surprise with a cash bonus could come up at any time. If you've been with us, you know that Alice has not bought 1 instant bargain. She's had a shot at, I think, 11 of them. Alice with a $10 lead. Are we wasting our time? Summer, tell her about it.
I'll try. Alice, take note of this entertaining gift. A video disc player with laser technology provides you brilliant color pictures and special effects in movies, stereo concerts, games, and educational programming. Furnished by Beverly Stereo. This great laser disc is normally priced at $800. Today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $7.
$800 worth of lovely equipment for $7. Are you interested, Alice?
I would like that for myself.
Oh, okay. She's toying with me again. But I'll take you at your word, Alice.
I would like it for myself.
And I'll give you $500 in cash for just $7 right away. $800 worth of equipment, $500 in cash. For $7, you would still have a $3 lead. Going once.
Oh, no.
Going twice. No sale.
Right.
She toys with me, Summer. She just toys with me. Back to business with us. Before becoming president in 1977, Jimmy Carter, Jeff?
Governor of Georgia.
Operated a farm in Georgia. What was the main crop? It was peanuts. Jeff loses $5 back down to 20. In what city could you visit an enormous hub known as Richard?
Paris?
Red squares in Moscow, Richard. I think Alice, you've got everybody jumping to try to get in on you. Richard loses $5. Ray Bradbury's novel, The Illustrated Man, tells Alice?
It tells the story of a man covered with tattoos.
Yes, that's exactly what it tells. Yes, indeed. And Alice goes to 35. Time now for the Fame Game as the players try for a pick of the Fame Game board as they get control, answering correctly the identity of a famous person. I was born in 1936 in New York. My famous father was named Alfonso Giuseppe Alice?
Alan Alda.
Giuseppe Roberto d'Abruzzo. You are right. It is Alan Alda. Yes! My goodness, he puts things together so quickly. Well, Alice, you've got a pick of the board, 9 numbers. You've been up here before. What number would you like?
I'm going to take number 5.
And behind number 5, we have golf clubs. Pin Seekers lightweight metal woods, a set of Olympic very light P356 woods with matching very light irons, and a professional staff bag furnished by Pin Seeker.
Over $1,000 worth of golf clubs. I must say, Alice has not bought any instant bargains, but just off that Fame Game board, she is around the $4,000 mark in cash and prizes, and she's got the lead as she tries to close in on all of our prizes. We'll be back right after this. Alice needs $95 and the win for all of the prizes on the stage. She's got 35 right now. Jeff's at 20, Richard's at 15. In which sport does the world champion team receive the Vince Lombardi? Alice?
Football.
The Vince Lombardi Trophy, indeed. Yes, that's the Super Bowl trophy, and Alice goes to 40. According to the classic Dean Martin hit, When the Moon Hits Your Eye, Alice?
Like a big pizza pie. That's amore.
That's exactly what it is amore. And Alice goes to 45. A farrier is a man who puts, Alice?
Shoes on horses.
That's exactly what he does, yes, and Alice goes to 50. In what part of your body is your thyroid gland? Richard?
Your neck.
That's exactly where it is. It's in your neck. Richard goes to 20. They finally beat her to the buzzer. But Alice, an instant bargain. A $30 lead, Alice. We haven't tried antiques on you yet. Let's try that.
Oh, antique.
Alice, here's a sunny gift for those rainy days. This elegant umbrella stand. It just may brighten any entryway. Beautiful hand-painted porcelain in the classic Amari tradition from the early 19th century. Furnished by George Georges & Sons. This umbrella stand is normally priced at $1,250. Today on Sale of the Century Chores for only $12.
How about antiques, Alice?
I love antiques.
She likes antiques.
I love them.
She's leading me on again, I can tell. $30 lead. If you bought this lovely antique Amari umbrella stand for $12, you would still have an $18 lead. You would have ample time to get to the amount of money that you need for all of the prizes.
These guys
I will give you to buy antique umbrellas to go in it. $1,000 in cash for just $12. $1,250 stand, $1,000 in cash, and you would still have a big lead. Going once.
I don't think so.
Going twice. Why do I even bother? No sale. $30 lead, and she won't buy. We're back. Who wrote the mock heroic ballad titled Jabberwocky? Alice?
Lewis Carroll.
In Through the Looking Glass, you're exactly right, Alice. It is Lewis Carroll and Alice at 55. $40 away from all of the prizes we've got. In geometry, name the line which divides a circle into, Alice?
That's the radius.
No.
The diameter.
Into 2 semicircles, that is the diameter. And Richard and Jeff were shaking their hands. Yes, she's wrong. She loses 5. What world capital city calls one of its famous boulevards the Champs-Élysées? Alice?
That's Paris.
That's Paris.
Yeah.
That's right, yes. And Alice gets that 5 back. What punctuation mark is formed by one dot directly, Richard?
Exclamation point.
Oh, one dot directly above another, that is a colon. And Richard's quick buzzer cost him 5, going down to 15. An American named Virgil Gus Grissom was the 3rd man, Jeff?
In space.
That's exactly where it was. Jeff goes to 25. Yep. It is talking about in space. It is interesting to note that Yuri Gagarin, the first man in space, the Russian, landed in a Russian farm field, and no one was there to greet him except a Russian girl nursing a sick cow. And he might have been expecting a ticker tape parade. We'll be right back. Alice is up to $55. She needs $95 in the win for over $72,000 in prizes. She's at 55. Jeff's at 25. Richard's at 15. Once again, the Fame Game. Buzz in when you know a famous person. I am a military man born in 1807. I married Mary Custis, Martha Washington. Alice? Time is up.
okay.
Don't say anything now. And a break for the gentleman, the champion. You don't lose any money. You're playing for a pick of the board. You stay at 55, but we'll clear the board. Continue for Jeff and Richard. I married Mary Custis, military man born in 1807, Martha Washington's great-granddaughter. I graduated from West Point and commanded troops at Harper's Ferry and Gettysburg. Although I was a Southerner, Richard.
Lee.
That's right. Robert E. Lee is who it is. Richard, you've got a pick of the board. First time someone else has had a pick of the board in a while. 8 numbers. Let's see you make the most of it.
I'll take number 9.
And behind number 9, we have $5.
Find the money card. A little $5 money card, but it's a money card nonetheless. We add that to your score, and you go to $20. Alice is back in, all 3 players in this question. Who was Gerald Ford's vice president? Alice?
Rockefeller.
That's right, Nelson Rockefeller it is, and Alice to 60. What common communication device gets its name from the ancient Greek term meaning, Richard?
Television?
No, meaning distant voice. That is telephone. And Richard again loses 5 to 15. Name the great songwriter of the Depression who gave us such hits as Alice. Can we interest you in this, in the spirit of patriotism?
Alice, here's a monumental trip to Washington, D.C. We'll fly you and a friend from Los Angeles for a 3-day stay in our nation's capital, where you'll have a chance to see a bit of history and history in the making. The Lincoln Memorial, the Washington Monument, the White House, and even a session of Congress. This exciting trip is normally priced at $2,030. And today on Sale of the Century, it's yours for only $17.
I did when I came over before, and I begged you, Alice. Alice, the president wants to see you. I heard him say he's got jelly beans waiting for you, sitting on his desk. And if you want to buy some of the president's jelly beans, you've got to watch the deficit, you know.
Yeah.
I will give you, with that trip, for $17, you'd still have a better than $20 lead. I think it'd be a $23 lead.
$5,000.
$1,500 in cash. $2,030 trip. $1,500 in cash. You would still have a big lead. Going once. Going twice. No sale. Fellas, would you have taken that?
Yes.
Sure.
Good. Thank you, Jim.
We'll be back.
I like it when you come over here.
Alice Congray, our librarian from Tempe, Arizona, closing in on all the prizes on the stage, and she's got the lead. She's a 65. Jeff at 25, Richard at 15. This question for 5. According to the Gospel of St. Matthew, the 3 wise men gave gifts. Alice?
Gold, frankincense, and myrrh.
You got them all. You've got another 5, and Alice goes to 70. What Great Plains state is known as the Cornhuskers? Alice?
Nebraska.
Nebraska it is. Alice is 75. $20 away from all of our prizes. Russian composer Sergei Prokofiev wrote a fable. Jeff?
Romeo and Juliet.
For about a boy and a wild animal. It sounds like a nice updated version of Romeo and Juliet. No, Peter and the Wolf. Peter and the Wolf. You lose $5 for that. Last crack at the fame game, gentlemen. $25 money card up there could get you a lot closer to Alice. We're looking for a famous person. I was born on the island of Corfu in 1921, the son of a Greek prince. My family name was originally Battenberg. Alice?
Prince Philip of England.
Yes, indeed, Prince Philip, it is indeed. And Alice again gets that pick of the board.
Let's try number 8.
And behind number 8, we have $600 in cash.
She won't buy, but we give her money anyway. That goes right into your pocket. That's yours to keep. And where were those 3 big money cards?
Money cards behind the number 7, the number 2, and the number 4.
Well, we finish up the game now with the speed round. May I have 60 seconds on the clock, please? Richard and Jeff are just getting silly over there with Alice answering questions. Alice at 75, Jeff at 20, Richard at 15. Should Alice win with $95 or more, all she would have to do is say yes, and she could walk away with all the prizes we've got on stage. We start the speed round now. Which New England city has long been known as the Cradle of Liberty? Richard?
Boston.
Right. According to this inaccurate weather prediction, what never strikes twice? Alice?
Lightning.
Right. In the Star Wars movies, who was C-3PO's robot? Alice?
R2-D2.
Yes. What is the main subject of Illustrator John Audubon? Alice?
Birds.
Right. Where on your body would you find your incisors? Alice?
In your mouth, your teeth.
Right. Complete the title of the classic story by Ernest Hemingway, The Snows. Alice?
Of Kilimanjaro.
Right. Name Scarlett O'Hara's beloved plantation. Jeff?
Tara.
Right. What country is known to its inhabitants as Nippon? Alice?
Japan.
Right. Name the writer who created the two-fisted detective Mike Hammer. Alice?
Mickey Spillane.
Right. What Ohio city produces a major newspaper called, Richard?
Akron.
Wrong. What is the capital of Illinois? Alice?
Springfield.
Right. Name the man who for 40 years served as director of the FBI. Richard?
J. Edgar Hoover.
Yes. What European capital is said to be founded by twins Roman and Richard?
Rome.
Yes, we're number 5, but Alice has done it. She just got on a roll, and the fellas just got laughing. What are you going to do? We'll be back to this fine champion in a moment. The twins Romulus and Remus founded Rome, and the Plain Dealer is a newspaper in not Akron, but in Cleveland. Got to say goodbye to Jeff and Richard. Guys, I think it looked like you had a good time there. You got the cash in front of you. We thank you both.
Kind of the way Custer did.
Richard said now he knows how Custer felt. Alice Cartwright, come on here. Let's go shopping. Another $115. Congratulations, over the $100 mark for the 5th show in a row. $660 you've now got. All you'd have to do is say yes. You've got all the prizes on the stage, and every prize on the stage includes this $3,000 shopping spree. There's a dune buggy included with everything. Diamond earrings, I know you were eyeing those. And this speedboat. Take a look at this, Jay.
Become the captain of your own ship with this beautiful speedboat. A sleek family runabout that's great for skiing or for relaxing cruises on the water. With lay-down seats for optimum sunning. Furnished by Ken's Boat Center. And this speedboat is priced at $11,820.
That's very nice. That's part of everything we've got on the stage, and everything includes a trip to the Orient Express to Europe, which would be wonderful. And also, you've got enough, everything on the stage would get you this automobile.
You'll love the sporty look of this Alfa Romeo. A limited edition sports car featuring sunroof, leather interior, car phone, cherry wood steering wheel, and a sensational stereo system furnished by Bob Ruman Pontiac. And this great sports car is priced at $30,895.
So, just say yes. $640, what you need for all the prizes, you've got $660, so you're over the amount of money that you need. Just say yes, and you can take all of those prizes and leave us $72,695 in prizes. However, Alice, you are $90 away and another win. $90 more, but of course you must win for all of the prizes on the stage, plus this.
A cash jackpot of $76,000.
So, in effect, another win with $90. Now remember, too, we change all our prizes every 5 shows. So if you pass on all these prizes, we're going to have all new prizes. So it's all of the prizes, or take the risk that you can do it again to get all new prizes, plus that cash jackpot. Big decision, and you're going to make it right after this.
Is it?
Okay, Alice, $660. Say yes, you can leave with all the prizes on the stage. $3,000 in the shopping spree. The dune buggy would be yours. You would have the diamond earrings that Karen is wearing, the speedboat, the trip on the Orient Express, the beautiful car behind us. You would take it all, but come back, win one more time, and of course this is where Michael Friedman failed, trying to add that cash jackpot. $90 more and another win, and you'd have all new prizes plus that cash jackpot, which will be $77,000 as we add another $1,000. Tough decision. Alice, what's it going to be?
Jim, I think I'll come back and try and buy an instant bargain.
Going to try. Maybe she'll even buy an instant bargain. So we're at $1,000, and on our next show, Alice Cartwright could win, and I think become the fastest one to ever do it. Get everything we've got, well over $100,000. Join us for that. Horse Taylor Research. Bye for now. Congratulations.
All prices are manufacturer suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking. the Century is a Reg Grundy production.